If you wonder how to become a highly profitable web developer in 2024, there is so much happening in the tech world. Technologies are updating, new technologies are being introduced, and many other things. With that, it can be tough to know where to start. But what if I told you there's a simple plan you can follow to succeed? Hello everyone, I'm Natasha. I have been working as a web developer for more than 6 years. And in this video, we are going to cover a comprehensive roadmap for becoming a profitable web developer, covering front-end, back-end, databases, and also the impact of AI. Because today AI is the most important in every field, including web development. By the end of this video, we'll have a clear step-by-step guide help you become a successful and profitable web developer. If you want to build a successful career in web development, this roadmap will help you get there. To become a successful web developer, the first step is to master the basics. Yes, basics refers to HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. These three core technologies form the foundation of every website you visit. You can consider HTML like a skeleton. It structured your content. CSS is the skin, adding style and making your website look appealing. For instance, nail polish, eyeliner, and other makeup tips can make your look appealing. And JavaScript is the brain, making your site to life. Like our brain gives us commands to do any movement or activity, the JavaScript also command websites and its component like button, form, what action should be taken. If you're just starting out, there are some fantastic resources that make learning these basics easier. Websites like WTSP Tutorial Points offer interactive lessons that guide you through building projects while you learn. Also, most of them have their official documentation available on the internet. You can find a list of popular programming languages in the description below. This platform are designed to help you learn at your own pace, with plenty of examples and exercises. Now, understanding the theory is big, but what really counts is practice. The more you build, the better you get. Start with small project, make a personal blog or a portfolio site. As you gain confidence, try more complex projects like a to-do list app, or you can build a small team. The key is to keep coding regularly. The more you practice, the more comfortable you will become with these technologies. And that's what will set you apart as a web developer. After you got the basics down, the next big decision is choosing your specialization. There's a three main paths in web development: front-end, back-end, and full stack. Front-end is where developers focus on their parts of the website that the website appears, like design, layout, and also the user experience. If there's someone who can just creativity and visual design, front-end might be the way to. Back-end developers work behind the scenes and in the server databases and the logic implemented on the site. If you like working with data, solving complex problems, and understanding how systems work, back-end development would be a perfect fit. Full stack developers do both, working both back-end and front-end. Previously, learning of one of these was enough for a developer. But today, it is necessary to know both back-end and front-end, at least the basics of both. Yes, you can choose to specialize in any of them. Like, if you choose to specialize in backend, you can master in PHP, Python, Java. But with that, you should have a minimum knowledge of CC, JavaScript, and other content languages. Keep 1/4 or 1/3 of your time to learning from them, and the rest of the time focus on backend. Also, to excel in your chosen path, we'll need to learn some popular tools. For front-end, framework like React and Vue are essential for building modern dynamic user interfaces. On the other hand, backend tools like Node.js for JavaScript environment or Django for Python, Laravel for PHP are powerful for creating scalable, efficient applications. Mastering these frameworks will boost your productivity and make you more appealing to employers. In the job market, full stack developers are highly sought after because they can manage entire projects on their own. However, specialists in front-end or back-end development are also in demand, especially if you are skilled with specific technologies. The key is to choose a path that aligns with your interests and strengths, as both specialized and full stack roles have great career opportunities. Now, before starting, I highly suggest to build a portfolio for your website. And what should you include in that? The portfolio is essentially your resume in the world of web development. It's what potential employers and clients will use at to assess your skills and see what you have developed on. A well-crafted portfolio can be the difference between getting hired or landing a freelance gig and being passed over. It showcases not just what you know, but what you can actually do. So, what should your portfolio should include? Start with personal projects that demonstrate your understanding of core technologies like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. You can build a to-do list, a calculator, or a complete website. It can be anything. If you are included in any open source project, please include that. It shows your collaboration and shows you can work on the real world projects. Finally, if you have experience working on real world applications, whether through internship, freelancing, or any learning institution like Scalar Code Academy or personal projects, this should be front and center in your portfolio. They prove that you can handle the demands of real clients and employees. To effectively showcase your work, you need two things: a GitHub profile and a personal website. GitHub is where you should store all your code, making it easy for potential employers or clients to see your coding style and contribution. It's also a great place to collaborate with other developers and contribute to open source projects. Your personal website, on the other hand, serves as a polished professional portfolio. It should include a selection of your best work with description of each project, what technologies you use, and what you learn. A well-designed personal website not only highlights your technical skills, but also your ability to create user-friendly, visually appealing website. Now, quickly you can start your career with freelancing as well. One of the biggest advantages of freelancing is flexibility. You take the things your own hours, work from anywhere, and pick the project that you interest. Freelancing also has the potential for higher earnings, especially if you specialize in your area or have a strong portfolio. Platforms like Upwork, Freelancer, and Fiverr make it easier to find clients and projects that match your skills. However, freelancing is not without its challenges. Income can be unpredictable, especially when you are just starting out. You also have to handle everything from client communication to invoice. This can be time consuming. Additionally, without a stable salary income, you need to be disciplined about managing your finances. On the other hand, full-time jobs offer stability and a more predictable income. You get benefits like health insurance, retirement plans, and paid time off. Full-time roles also offer opportunities for long-term growth within a company, such as promotions, raises, and the chance to work on large-scale projects. Networking is the key in both ways. Networking is build a strong LinkedIn profile, attending industry events, webinars, and connecting with professionals in your field can open doors to job opportunities and also help you find leads or clients for your business or freelancing job. You can do both hand by hand. A combined approach can be best of both worlds. Start with freelancing. It allows you to build up your experience, develop a portfolio, and get a taste of different types of projects. At the same time, you can be applying for full-time positions to gain stability and long-term career growth. This way, you are not only earning money and gaining skills, but also keeping your options open as you figure out which path is best for you. Now, AI is another integral part today in web development. By transparency, AI gives developers that significantly boost their productivity and efficiency. Tools like GitHub Copilot and ChatGPT are leading the charge in this space. GitHub Copilot, for instance, acts as an AI-powered coding assistant, helping you write code faster by suggesting snippets and completing code based on the context. It's like having a supercharged programming partner who's always ready to help. ChatGPT, on the other hand, can assist in generating code, debugging, and even brainstorming ideas for your projects. Whether you're stuck on a problem or need to quickly generate boilerplate code, AI tools like this can save you hours of work, allowing you to focus on more complex and creative aspects of development. AI is also transforming the way we approach web development by automating repetitive tasks and improving overall code quality. For example, AI can help with tasks like optimizing images, generating responsive design layouts, and even writing test cases for your code. This not only speeds up the development process but also reduces the likelihood of human error, making the cleaner, more efficient code. As they continue to advance, we can expect even more powerful tools that will reshape how we build and maintain websites. To stay competitive in the web development, it's crucial to keep up with the latest AI trends and tools. The tech industry is moving fast, and those who can effectively integrate AI into their workflows will have a significant advantage. Make it a habit to explore new AI tools, read up on emerging technologies, and experiment with AI in your projects. So let's quickly recap what we have covered today. We started with the importance of learning the basics, mastering HTML, CSS, JavaScript as the foundation of web development skills. Next, we talked about switching a specialization, whether that's front-end, back-end, or full-stack development, based on your interests and career goals. Then, we emphasized the importance of building a strong portfolio to showcase your work, whether you are applying for jobs or seeking freelance. We also discussed the pros and cons of freelancing versus full-time jobs and how you can even combine both to build experience by securing stable income. Finally, we explored how leveraging AI can boost your productivity and keep you competitive in the fast evolving tech space. The world of web development is vast and full of incredible opportunities. Whether you're just starting out or looking to take your skills to the next level, remember that every step you take brings you closer to success. The journey to profitability starts today. So go out there and make it happen. Now that you have a roadmap to becoming a successful and profitable web developer, it's time to take action. Start your journey today by diving into those basics, experimenting with different specializations, and building projects for your portfolio. Thank you for watching this. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips and insights to help and move you along with the way. And if you have any questions or need advice, drop them in the comments. I'm glad to help. Thank you.